You need to ask better questions. Back when I was a barista, I had a customer who's now one of my good friends who used to ask intentional questions. Every time she'd order a cafe latte with oat milk, usually hot. Here's the thing, you can't ask better questions if you don't care. So the first step is you do have to care about people and care about things like that. There are two reasons why people usually don't ask good questions. Number one is because they're focused on their own life and what they have to do. Number two, they actually genuinely don't know how. If you fall into the second group, here are some tips that I think might help you. So the first one is you got to ask questions that go below the surface. So you can't ask, how's the weather? Or how do you feel about the weather today? You can't ask, oh, you having a good day? Like, those questions are cool, but they hold no deeper value. The next thing is you have to care about the person you're talking to. So if I care about the person I'm talking to, I'm genuinely curious to find out more about them. Another step is never ask someone a question that you aren't prepared to answer. So this is like the part where you have to know yourself, because anytime you ask a question, it's like a hook. That hook goes into the water, but whatever you pull back out comes back at you, right? So it's like you're fishing for something, but once it comes out of the water, they have the chance to come for you too. So if you're not comfortable answering a certain question, don't ask it to somebody else. Next, research, right? And this is the kind of fun part. So if you don't know the questions to ask, research. The first place I'd recommend, and also the friend of mine also recommends, is Pinterest. Another place that's really good is you can use an AI. Ask it questions. Find on Pinterest or find on the AI the questions that stand out to you. Then select those, and on the AI you can actually say more like this, right? So take those questions, plug it back in and be like, I want more questions like this. Then a third piece is feedback. So practice the questions on people and then say, hey, what was your take on when I asked you this or that? Was this a good question? Was this a bad question? Were you uncomfortable? Like, ask those questions, get some feedback from the person you're talking to. That's one of the all-time best ways to measure the questions that you're asking. And then also another tip and trick that I'll probably close with for this one is ask people about what they're passionate about. So when you ask somebody, what do you do for work? What do you do? What is one of your hobbies? Like, they're like, oh, okay, cool. But when you ask them what is something you're passionate about, it puts them into the creative space in their brain, the imaginative side, the side that allows them to choose what they share with you. And at that point now you're building relationship. So a really big tool is ask people about their passions before you ask them about the more concrete, solid things in their life. Especially if it's a new person, you'll earn more relational equity. So for now, you need to ask better questions, but I hope this helped you find out how.